They'll get to see comments the whole time. It's fantastic. Welcome, everyone. We are super excited to have you here at Open Mic Night. Yay! It's Open Mic Night. Well, I'm Julie Cotton. I'm here with Next Level Improv, and we are honored and delighted to be serving the APCA community. They serve colleges and universities, their activities coordinators and presenters and presentations all over the United States. So thank you, APCA, for having us be here and showcase some of our behind-the-scenes talent at and on the stage talent of Next Level Improv. We're going to jump right into our open mic night. We have lots of guests joining us, and feel free, if you're here with the APCA crew, somehow let us know, tag us in the room. I'll peek them there. I'll look on Facebook. If you want to be a part of our open mic night, let us know in the comments somewhere, and we will invite you to the stream. All right. So first and foremost, let me introduce our music director, Dave Asher. Dave. He will be keys for the evening, possibly underscoring various performers. Ooh, we have new additions. And we also have Casandra joining us. She will be our first performer joining us this evening. And Kathy and Glenn are here. Fantastic. Welcome, you guys. All right, so we're going to start off really strong out the gate here with the lovely and talented Casandra, which basically means I'm going to kick the rest of us off screen so she can have the entire virtual stage. All right, here we go. Without further ado, we're going to hand the mic over to the lovely and talented.
What's up, everybody? How is it going? Oh, that's right. I can't hear you because this is virtual, but that's okay. You can still make noise. Just because I can't hear it doesn't mean anything. I hope you're doing great. Let's try like this. Clap once if you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. I just clapped once. How about clap twice if you want to send good vibes out to anybody else on the planet? Definitely want to do that. So, and thanks for playing with me. This is a new kind of a vibe for an open mic, but I'm very honored to be here to open it up. And my name is Casandra Tannenbaum. I am a multimedia performance artist and also an educator. I like to think of myself as equal parts, but today I will be playing fully in my artistic part, in my performance part, and I'm going to perform a poem for you guys. So here's the thing about this poem. This is a poem, how can I say? This poem is written from the best part of me. And it is about the vibe we will all be living in once we can gather together again and enjoy in-person events. And when that can happen safely, when we can listen to the music and dance to it too, and interact as human beings in person without worrying about the risk of infection, I will be there on the dance floor. And this poem will tell you a little bit about why that is. So this is called The Life of the Party, and this is dedicated and inspired by the music of the Spam All-Stars. They're an Afro-Cuban funk and jazz band based in Miami, Florida. And much love to them. Mwah. And thank you for being the inspiration for this piece. I'm the life of the party. And the party's where you'll find me. Ask around. Everybody knows that I came to get down. Don't expect me to be chillin'. Whether tofu, shrimp, or chicken, I'm not feeling what you're grillin'. All your food is made for spillin'. Take my volume to the ceiling. I'm the life of the party. Even at a virtual open mic, I'm hoping I hear something I like, a good vibe, a good beat. That's the way to make me move my feet, because I'm the life of the party. I will ditch my friends if they're just talking. shift to where the hips are hopping, butts are bumping round and humping sound. It's smooth, and I came here to move. DJ, check this beat within me. Needle to my skin and spin me. All these shakers are my kin. We pull the night down to shroud our righteousness for just a little longer, maybe only one more song. Another note provokes my shoulder just until this track is over. I've had so much more fun sober than I wish I had forgotten drunk. Don't need excuses to get funky, not this chunky little monkey. And when my friends have all gotten drunk, I'm good to drive them home to the beats of the tweeters in my trunk, because I'm the life of the party. I always have my car keys or a bike chained to the no parking sign. Sometimes I'll pedal around the neighborhood to find out where the sound is good. At home in L-Dub, we rub up and we push up and we'll step up for a matchup, and it's hard to keep my lip shut. Slide diagonal like a bishop. What? Don't you know that I could never be a pawn? Kick me out and I'll sing louder, dancing on your neighbor's lawn. Yeah, that's right. I party on. Cover fee? Chow, please. Do you know who I am? I'm the life of the party, Mr. Pissy Smarty Pants. Ask anyone who's ever seen me dance, from Black Rock City all the way to France. When you think the party's over, I will stalk the bands. For one more song, and I'll try to stand still and just clap my hands. For one more song, and no one can ignore a fan's demand. For one more song, and everybody plays along because they understand. Just one more song. See, I am the life of the party. Always have been, always will be. Don't need spotlights to ignite me or bar fights to excite me. Just 5 feet and a good beat. Maybe a cold drink of water to combat this heat. If it sounds good, I'll be back next week. Because even if we never speak again, my friends, you'll know I came to get down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting down with me. Thank you for doing what you do. I am so grateful. And I'm so excited for the moment that I can party with you. Peace out. Thank you. Next Level Improv for giving me Casandra's virtual open mic.
So good. So good. Oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you, Casandra, we love you. How can we get more of you? People that want to get more of you, how do we make that happen?
Listen, you'll know me when you see me. You can find me on the dance floor. And until then, enjoy your evening or your morning or wherever you are.
All right. Fair enough, my love. All right. We will see you soon. Ciao for now. I'm going to add the lovely and talented. Oh, my computer's like, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to be all the things. Hang on. My computer's thinking. There we go. All right, Casandra, I will say adieu for now. Bon voyage. Casandra, why you on it? It doesn't want you to leave. You don't get to leave. All right, team. This is why we improv. This is why we improv. Oh, there is a Dave. Fantastic. Okay, Dave, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Let's see. Woohoo, go Casandra. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm going to just stay here. I can hear you, Dave, but I cannot see you. I'm kind of frozen. I hope we don't have to end this amazing party. All right, I'm going to stop talking and just let Dave Asher hit you with the keys while I figure out the tech. Dave, do you want to take it away and give us some background?
Sure. So my name is Dave, and I'm an improv piano player. And my belief is that anybody can play improv piano. It's a very intuitive instrument. A lot of folks have one around, whether it's a keyboard, a small keyboard, or an actual piano, or you can pick up a piano for you're not going to break the bank. And they are very fun to use and experiment with, even if you do not play very seriously or you don't have a lot of background in it. I think some people, they took piano when they were a kid and they never really quite got into it, maybe because they were too concerned people are having them pay too much attention to learning how to read music, or less about what makes the piano fun and more just about what you have to do in terms of scales or techniques. And my thing with the piano and with many things is improvisation. And even just with the piano and the notion of being in the moment and processing what you're doing in real time, the piano is a great conduit for improvisation. It's a great improv partner, even if you have no one to play with, but just your piano. So I'm going to do a little bit of a demonstration and maybe even take some suggestions of how the piano, you can find a lot of joy with improvising on the piano, and you don't have to be an expert. And you can just, by taking risks and listening and staying in the moment, you can create a lot of really wonderful things that are fun to do, and you don't have to be an expert at all. So I don't know if anyone is in a position to give comments, but I'll just sort of get started here. And I'm a big believer in that you can start anything with just one note, and if you allow yourself to really feel that note, you can play one note on a piano in so many different ways. This note is kind of soft and sustained. I could play one note. I could play it low and staccato, and that's a very different thing than a note up here. And that's just one note. You can play high, you can play low, you can play loud, you can play soft, and that's really all just one note. So when you start to factor in adding two notes, you can do an incredible amount of variety of things with just two notes. Here's some little two note, totally improvised things. It's two notes. Here's two notes. Two notes. Here's two more notes. So this is obviously something that you could do yourself. And I'm going to try and give a little bit of a longer, I guess, demonstration here, looking to see if there are any comments. So let's say, for example, being the life of the party. Casandra, who went up earlier, did a great poem about being the life of the party. And so I'm going to get a little bit of a jam going, starting with that idea. So for me, being the life of the party, I imagine kind of a thumping bass line. So I'm going to get kind of a bass line going here like this. And I like that kind of that drive to it. And these are just two of the same note. These are two B flat notes. And in fact, I'm just going to move it to C, just to point out that if you're improvising and you're a novice or beginner at the piano, there's a lot of advantage to just using just the white notes. Like I'm playing this C, which is the key that the piano is naturally in with all the white notes, and I'm just going to play random notes with the C being held down here. There's something, it sounds, when you have that, just the white notes, you're playing in C, it kind of is fairly pleasing. So like this was kind of nice. I like just these last two notes. So I can keep these two notes going and get kind of back to my Casandra party inspired bass line. Julie, hello.
Hi, that's perfect. So we do have lively and fun from Dorothy. So why don't we go with that? It kind of goes with the life of the party thing.
Great. Okay, lively and fun. Thank you, Dorothy. So let's get this kind of lively, and maybe by fun, we're going to add in a couple of higher notes here. And again, I'm just going to stay on the white notes at this point, and I'm going to play something lively. So I'm just going to play like this. And again, I have this little pattern going. This ba, ba, ba. so I'm going to keep that pattern going in my right hand up here, and I'm going to just move my left hand to another white note anywhere, but keep this pattern going of this party bass line. So keep the right hand going. Maybe a little change. Inspired by Lively. And hey, Julie, how are you?
Yay, fantastic.
Great. I don't know if that was the end of my time. If it is, that's totally cool.
No, we're going to see you a bunch tonight, Dave. So thank you for
awesome.
that. That was awesome. I'm going to go ahead and bring Glenn and Kathy on. So everybody say bye to Dave. You're going to see him again tonight. He is our house music director, and he's a brilliant, brilliant musician, as you can see. We'll see you in a bit, Dave. Bringing Kathy. Are you solo, Kathy? Hi, welcome. You're on mute, my love. So if you and Glenn can unmute yourselves. I don't think I can do that. Great. Let's give it up for Dave, Asher, and Cassandra. Now that I'm back on screen, can we just honor the two brilliant geniuses that have come and shared their talents and gifts with us so lovingly? Can you guys get off of mute? I don't know if I can unmute you. This could be.
Is that it?
There they are. This could be a pantomime.
All right. Can we have one more person before us? Glenn's tuning his violin.
Of course you can. Okay, we will have some violin here in a little bit. Oh, good. Then we won't have back-to-back.
And drum.
And drum. Fantastic. All right, to be continued. We'll see you soon. Ciao for now. All right, bringing up Rama to the stage. Rama, are you with us? Rama, can you hear us?
I can.
Fantastic. Welcome, my friend.
Well, thank you.
We're so honored to have you here. What would you like to share with us for your open mic? And you want to introduce yourself to the crew? We've got some folks in APCA, the APCA community, which is college students, their administrators and activities coordinators. And then we have lots of friends joining us on Facebook and YouTube. So,
well, I was coming on to enjoy the amazing entertainment, and since I do have easy access to an instrument, I would gladly play a little something.
Look at all these musicians tonight. I love it. Fantastic. All right, I will bow out then, and I will pass the stage to Rama. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. And I'm going to suggest you all, if you'd like to engage in this, to really just settle into wherever you are in the most relaxed position you have. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. And allow yourself to just breathe into the music and feel it in every cell of your body. To help yourself learn and remember how to relax into each and every moment of your life.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rama, for blessing us with your music. I love it. Awesome sauce. And if anybody watching this, when or wherever they are watching this, want to see or hear more of you, is that something that you have available to share tonight?
I say for another time, if you do want to connect via Brian Denhofer on Facebook, at some point in time, I will be sharing my
Beautiful.
music. But up until now, they could just
Enjoy.
carry
Beautiful.
this on for the rest of their lives.
Yes.
Their being.
Well, and Rama has been a partner with Next Level Improv for a while now, has helped us with our game and when we were pitching to Shark Tank, and he's been a very, very pivotal member. You may see him on our Imagine That, the game show on occasions. He may
Imagine that.
Imagine that. He might be part of the circulating cast. So great. Rama, we appreciate you and have an awesome, awesome night. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for the opportunity, Julie.
Mm-hmm. Bye for now. All right. Ooh, looks like we have lots of people joining us. Fantastic. Well, we're going to go with Glenn. We're going to go with James. He's been fighting to get on. So Glenn and Kathy, you guys mind hanging out maybe 4 more minutes and then we'll bring you up? Okay. All right. Awesome sauce. Hi, Julia. Welcome. We're going to bring you in just a second, girl. All right. Welcome to the stage. A longtime friend of mine. We have lots of people joining us. Fantastic. We're going to go with Glenn. We're going to go with James. He's been fighting. Go ahead and mute your other. You guys mind hanging out maybe 4 more minutes and then we'll bring you up, or just exit out of the awesome sauce. Hi, Julia. Welcome. We're going to bring you in just a second, girl. All right. Welcome to the stage. A longtime friend of mine. We have lots of Okay, James was not prepared for the tech aspect. So if you're listening to us on Facebook or YouTube, you have to make sure that device is on mute or turned off, and then we can make sure to share. All right, so we're going to go to Glenn and Kathy, and James, let me know when you've got that muted in the background. We'll bring you up next. So Glenn and Kathy, back to you. It is open mic night after all, and improv. So we just go with the roll. We roll with the flow. All right.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
We're so happy you're here. Do you want to share a little bit about who you are and what you'll be sharing with us tonight?
Sure. Hi, I'm Catherine and Kathy to a lot of my friends. And I'm an actress and a teacher, and I'm learning how to play my darbuka. There it is. And Glenn.
Are we backwards? No, I guess not.
Is a pro. Go ahead, I'll let you. My wonderful
I'm
partner right here.
I'm pro-humanitarian.
He is.
But
Steward of the earth.
we'll play
All right.
play 1 or 2 tunes.
Yeah, you've got 5 minutes, so tear it up. And I will sneak away for a moment. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Glenn and Kathy.
All right, we'll start with a Irish tune.
All right.
And it'll start out a little slow and then speed up a bit.
Here we go.
Your dancers. Another one.
Yeah.
More bluegrassy this time.
All right.
Yay! Oh, I love it. Thank you both so much for sharing with us. It was brilliant.
Thank you
both. Thank you for sharing your talents with us this evening. And Kathy, thank you for mentioning too that you do not have to be at pro level like Glenn to get. That's what Open Mic Night is all about. This is where you come to buff up your skills. So like
Pump it up.
trying your talents at comedy, whatever it is. You're
Oh yeah, comedy too. That too.
Yes. Comedy tonight. All right. Ciao. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
See you soon.
Good night.
All right. Now, James, give me a little nod, a yes nod if you got your sound handled. Sweet. All right. I love it. You're coming on in, my friends. Your friends have been waiting for you. Tony and Lisa are sitting down to dinner right now, here to support you. James, welcome. A longtime friend of mine. I'm going to let you introduce and say a bit about yourself and launch into your beautiful poetry.
Oh, hi, Julie. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. Oh, this is really interesting. I love the fact that Julie's putting this together. And for the school, you guys can get involved in all kinds of these things with instruments and singing. And I do poetry. I've been writing since I was a kid. So a little bit about me. I started a website, a podcast rather, back at the end of last year. The pandemic was crazy, gave me all kinds of time. So I put that out and I've written a bunch of different things. We have a YouTube channel now, youtube.com/unbridled emotions. I'm going to read a piece that I wrote. It's about dementia. It has to do with my mother-in-law. So it goes on a little bit more of the sad side than all the people dancing and singing, but I'm going to share that. It just means a lot to me. So I hope you enjoy it. The piece goes like this. It's called Dementia, the lost highway of the mind. Lost inside my mind, the journey on this road, light and dark highway, living in my memories and trapped within my mind. Thoughts that come as quickly as they go and back again and then lost. Who I was, am I now the same person as I look in the mirror? Maybe not. Not sure of what I see or who I remember or who remembers me. Faces and names that I once knew now fade, then appear, and quickly disappear again. Why am I lost and trapped within my mind? And why can't anyone see that I am right here in front of them, just trapped behind the curtain's eye? One day, all is clear, but some days as clear as the night's fog. And then a spring day just appears, and all is right again. Who am I? And why do I sometimes not know where I am, or where my past came from, or who I made this journey with? Did I have a meal today? Am I even hungry? Maybe yes to all of those questions. But what was the question anyway? Do you recognize me? And who are you anyway? Is this a dream? Am I sleeping? Where did I come from? Did I love? And did someone love me? Why can't I tell fact from fiction? Reality from fairy tale? Why do I feel lost and all alone? I don't need anyone. I can do everything. I'm good at everything, right? All of who I was and might now just seem like to me a daydream. But I am here and I can feel it when I pinch myself. What was that? I just had a thought? Or was that the TV? Look inside my mind and I can't get out. I want me back again. It is nice here. Everyone is so nice to me. Maybe I'll stay a little longer. It's not so bad. Who am I? And where am I? Living in my memories and trapped within my mind. Why is all this happening? Does anyone even know? Who am I? I am so lost. I was just talking, or was that just a voice in my mind? Living in my memories and trapped within my mind. Maybe someday I'll go back home. This is home. Living in my memories and trapped within my mind. I dedicate it to my mother-in-law, Bridget. I appreciate everybody listening. And this is a wonderful format, Julie. I really appreciate the fact that you're doing this. I so love it.
Great job. Thank you so much, James. It's beautiful. And thank you for bringing up the multi-dimensional aspects of being human being. So it's all welcome on the stage. It's really a delight to have you. I actually wonder, Dave, I'm going to add you to the stream. I wonder, so Dave's got a lot of great music that he's written throughout the years, and some of it speaks to folks that have mental health issues. Is that right, Dave? Yeah, good. So I wonder, James, if you might share either the same poem or part of the poem, or maybe another one of your poems that might deal with something that may be less than chipper and happy and having us gleefully dancing. And if you wouldn't mind if Dave just kind of underscores what he hears.
Sure.
All right, I'll leave it to you, gentlemen.
Let me just flip over to something. How are you, Dave?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I enjoyed the piano, by the way. Really, really cool.
Thank you.
This is a piece I called, let me put the light on and be a little helpful there. Building yourself over time. Let's see if this works. A suit of emotional armor constructed over time that is built to protect from both the inside out. Decades of wandering and wondering why, when, and where this journey is going. Numerous unanswered questions about my purpose, but always my mission to help others. The exterior is stronger mentally than physically, always seeing that of what I can know inside, and always sure that it appears to be just out of reach. Yet the record keeps on playing, the same song embedded deeply inside my brain. And it continually nudges me along, even though it seems sometimes at a snail's pace. Look at me. What do you see?
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you,
James.
Dave.
Appreciate you for just.
Does Dave have a website too? I'd love to be able to follow more of what he's doing. I'd love that. I have a keyboard, Dave, that I haven't used in years, and I don't even know how to play it. So,
well, my website is daveasher.com. I give lessons, all that stuff.
I'll follow you then for sure. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for doing this. This is wonderful. Appreciate it. Love you.
Love you, my friend. Ciao for now. Talk to you soon. All right, Dave, we're going to throw it back to you, my friend, for another 5 minutes. And then we've got Julia Phoenix on deck. All right.
All right. Sounds good. I'm looking for another, maybe a piece of inspiration, suggestion of some sort in any of the comments, either on the Facebook stream or in the green room here. But until that, I'll just point out, that I feel like anybody can have fun improvising on the piano. And I don't know if anyone has ever done this when they're drawing. I think there's a little bit of similarity sometimes. I'm not a very good artist, painter, drawer, or anything like that. But there was a period in my life when I was kind of interested in trying that out. And probably a lot of folks have done this, but I would just kind of make a stray mark on the page and then try and draw something around that kind of made that stray mark kind of work, which I think is a very improvisational sort of thing, kind of have that be your suggestion. So for this next one, oh, Julie.
Well, we have a bunch of words coming into our comments. Oh, it looks like they're show tune. Show tune.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, show tune. All right. So show tune makes me think of the idea of something being very sort of a very playful melody. There's obviously a wide range of composers who've made show tunes, but for me, I kind of want to get something that's maybe a little. Oh, Julie, yes.
Yes, there's another one that says possibilities.
Okay, great. So this will be sort of in the style of a show tune, and maybe the show tune is called Possibilities. So I'm hearing something sort of like this that just sort of kind of opens up. There could be possibilities, and then I'm hearing sort of like sort of splashes of sort of keys going up and down to kind of ignite a little bit of the flair of this, like, and some of that worked and some of it didn't work, but I think with improv you just have to kind of assume it all works. I could probably try and do something close to that again, but some of the fun is maybe sometimes allowing those stray marks to come in there and then hear that and embrace that, even if it's not perfection. And maybe that becomes part of the story. Stray marks. That last one felt kind of like it was almost maybe leading us even more of an aggressive direction. And so yeah, I have really no idea what notes I'm playing at this point. I just have that feeling, and I'm just putting my feelings on this instrument. And I did have this chord change that I liked. Maybe a little bit of a dramatic breakdown. If this is a show tune, I can imagine maybe a solo bassist coming out and setting a stage. So I'm not much of a singer, but and build to a finish of some sort. Nice roll of an ending here. Roll it up. Sort of like that. And no plan going into it. And a lot of that was white notes again. That was sort of in the key in a way of D minor. There's, when you're playing improv piano, there's it's sort of a hybrid of kind of rules, just sort of like when you're doing improv comedy, which is where a lot of my background comes from, doing improv comedy for a long time. So there's some things about playing the piano that are there's aspects of it to the more deeper you want to get into improvising on the piano. It does help along the way to pick up little things to add into your toolkit with respect to things about music theory. At the end of the day, it's not about music theory that makes you a good improviser, a good improv piano player. The music theory is a tool that you use. At the end of the day, anybody just with feelings and the instrument can do that. So I'm just looking now for just a suggestion of any emotion, but maybe be Julie. Yes, or we're done. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, we're just going to pause to be
Yeah.
continued, and we're
Great.
going to give the stage to Julia. So let's give Dave some love. That was amazing. There will be more. We're just going to wet your whistle. We're just going to keep you be like, when's David coming back?
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Dave. We'll see you soon. All right. And up next, we have a new friend of mine who I happen to be stalking on Facebook, but not really stalking. I just found her. And so I brought her on tonight because she was playing and singing and it was so beautiful. So Julia, welcome. You are muted, my love. So go ahead and unmute yourself and say a couple words about who you are and what you might be sharing with us tonight, and take it away.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you so much, Julie. I'm so pleased to be here and to have connected with you. And, you know, I wouldn't necessarily qualify myself as a musician, but I am a coach and a healer. You know, I work primarily with women who've experienced significant amounts of trauma in their lives, and I do a lot of inner child work with people. And so the inner child thing is kind of a big thing of mine. And this song, I mean, this is a way that I like to express from just sort of that very pure, playful, sweet, imaginative, childlike place, you know, to play music or dance or do whatever it is that I love to express myself. And this was actually a song that reminds me of my childhood in a positive way, which there aren't many. But I love this song, and it's by Tears for Fears. It's like an 80s song. And so I'm dating myself a little bit. But I just picked up the chords yesterday. I went on Facebook and I picked it out, and I made a video and put it up, and Julie so graciously invited me here. So I'm just gonna share that with you guys. Really appreciate being here. So you can sing along if you know it, if you're as old as me or older. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never, 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 never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. All for freedom and for pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the
Yay! Oh my God, so good. I love it. You're getting standing ovation in our peanut gallery. You can see all the hands going. It's
Aw,
fantastic.
thank
Beautiful.
you.
Julia, thank you so much. And feel free to stick around if you have another song you'd like to do, a cappella or with guitar. We'll probably have time to roll you through again if you'd like.
Okay,
Give you some time to maybe take a peek at it. Awesome. Thank you. Beautiful job, Julia. We'll see you soon. All right. So I am going to pull Miss Kathy back up into the stream. If she's ready. It looks like Glenn might be on the move. Glenn's on the move. Okay, maybe not. Do we have a Kathy? Oh, there she is. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to bring her in, and Dave's going to come accompany us. Okay, cool. I was feeling like, hey, it is Next Level Improv after all. And yes, we've been improvising all night because we're just making things up and going with the flow. But we're going to actually do improv. Kathy is a classically trained actress who has taught and performed for many years in South Florida at some art schools down there. So no pressure. All right, so we just need a suggestion from someone either in our live studio audience in the back or someone on Facebook of what you might like to see Kathy and I riff about. So what word, I'm hearing some feedback, Kathy, before we get too far. Are you listening to what we're doing in the background on another device like YouTube or Facebook somewhere? She's looking. Okay. Do you have a headset? Maybe you can throw it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Sweet. Oh, I love that. She totally yes-anded that. And then Dave, I mean, Kathy is also a singer of sorts. Yes, Kathy? If we were to throw you into a song, oh, look at that bass. Okay, so Kathy's a dancer. So if we were to drop some music on us, I could sing and she could dance. So if it gets musical, there she goes. we could let magic happen. Okay.
Hold on, I can't. Oh, here it is.
Mom, while you're down there, I feel like we should have packed the house before the movers came. I feel like just waiting until this last minute.
Better? Is that better?
Yes, that's perfect. Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
So let's get a suggestion from if one of our people in the backstage, Rama or Julia or James, want to throw us a suggestion. We're going to riff a little bit. It's funny, while you were down looking for something, I'd already launched into a scene. It was funny. It was party of one. Julie, party of one. Oh, I see one. Hang on. We got it. A baker. I have a baker and dentist.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I see that the sales are going really good over there, huh? That donut shop.
I can see. Oh, yeah. It's.
Oh, hey, no. Oh, no, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, whoa. Hey, I was told that you had gone under hypnotic anesthesia before.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right. I'm just gonna back out a little bit. All right. I'm just gonna come back out. All right. Okay. So you. Okay. I got pulled away.
Okay.
Whew. Okay, give me some more of this that stuff. Okay, but before we do anything, can I just share with you
Of
my
course.
greatest creation? I'm telling you,
Yeah. What, Marty? What you got going, Marty?
fresh cherries, fresh cherries. I picked them yesterday.
Fresh
Oh,
cherries.
oh my God, I'm telling you, it makes the best. I mean, the most delicious. Oh, cherry pie. I'm telling you, you gotta pluck them. You gotta soak them in sugar. Let them simmer on the stove.
Marty, come on. I can't have that sweet stuff.
What? Why?
I mean, my practice would go under if they knew I was like taking your sweets.
Right, well, I could maybe use stevia. What about stevia? Stevia? Stevia.
See what you're doing there, Marty. You're trying to take care of me like always.
I know. Well, you know. I mean, I know you like the cherries.
You know what I love more than the cherries, Marty?
What's that?
You.
Oh,
Oh man, we've been playing together since we was kids, you know?
I know.
Most of my other friends, they're dead. Like, you're the last friend I got from my childhood, Marty.
I know. And I know. And you're my friend too, you know, and I just want you to enjoy life, you know? I mean, you can't live without any sugar. You gotta have a little bit of sugar.
I get you. And it's about balance, you know?
All
'Cause look
right.
at you, you're back here on my chair, and I'm going after cavity like number 15. No, you gotta lay off the sugar, Marty.
All right, I hear you. Okay. All right. I hear what you're saying. Okay, so what should I do? Just
Sit back and take the anesthesia.
all right. Okay. I'm ready.
And scene! All right. Yay! Thanks for getting in my chair.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Dave.
Totally.
All right. Super fun. All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Yay! We're going to let Dave go again. Round number 3 for Dave. So we're going to peace out, Kathy. Thank you. Well, if you and Glenn want to play another round of fiddling and maybe you want to dance and fiddle, that could be an option. So I'll take you backstage and you guys can figure it out. And Dave, take it away, my friend.
All right. Looking for any questions that people might have. It could be a fake question in terms of it's just something that you might ask, a character might ask another character, or it could be a real question about improv or piano, or it could be a rhetorical question or a deep question about life, and attempt to
we'll go with what is the meaning? Oh, how do I get the lid off this thing? That's from Julia. How do I get the lid off this?
Lid off this thing. Thank you, Julia. That's for my friend Julia. I love that song. I love that Everybody Wants to Rule the World song. Reminds me of the movie Real Genius. Plays the end of that movie. Okay, so how do I get the lid off this thing? Okay, so that already to me sounds a bit like something like some struggle, some notes that are not maybe in chords, but notes that are maybe fighting against each other. There's a bit of a battle to get a lid off. So I'm looking towards building this towards probably some sort of victory at the end of getting the lid off. So I like this little pattern down here. So I'm going to try and keep that going. And maybe take a moment to figure out what key I might be in. So maybe I'm in A flat, kind of but in a chromatic place here. So struggling to get that lid off. there's a little progress being made, so we'll just shift up a note. And for those keeping score at home, again, I know how stuff works, but I have no idea really what's going on here. Mostly just feeling the frustration of trying to get a lid off, and then maybe now a moment approaching of a question of maybe it's going to come off. Maybe sort of almost like a cartoon, we have a let down, and we'll try it that lid again. Not quite. And then I'm thinking there at the end there would be some sort of victorious moment when the lid kind of comes off, and you have kind of like a moment of victory, the light shining down as the lid comes off. So I'm going to try and keep this sort of romantic right hand going like this, and play a descending scale in the left hand. Give it a sense of beautiful power. As the lid is finally lifted off. Wrap it up. Maybe now we're digging in and getting that peanut butter now. And that's a full lid.
Yay, Dave! I love it. I love the breakdown, the like behind the scenes, inside, behind the curtain. I love it. All this time, I just thought you were a wizard. I had no idea there was like methods to your madness. It's amazing. Awesome. Well, we are going to bring the cycle back to the top, or at least closer to the top. We're going to bring Rama back on. So thank you, Dave. We will see you again shortly. And let's welcome back to the stage Rama. Oh, no. Will it let me? I want to add you to the stream. There we go. Booyah. Woohoo. All right. Yes. So Rama, thank you for your comments too. He was given props to Dave. Rama also plays the keyboard, so he's inspired to get back to his keyboard more than just his flute. And are you prepared for us, sir? You're muted, so I will let you unmute when you are ready. Oh, but you're gonna unmute before you start. Okay.
Unmute. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Raise the volume here. Awesome. So before I play the Native American flute, and now I'm going to a wooden flute. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Let's see if you can hear me. If you hear me, thumbs up. Yeah. Anyway, I'll start, and if you can't hear me, you'll let me know, Julie. You'll go to someone else. So this is a wooden flute that my friend got from Sweden, and I was able to receive this from them. You may have heard of Doug and Sim, which we got to invite them onto this evening. Maybe I'll do that in just a minute after the song. I'm just going to do an improv. It's like our friend playing on the piano is just going with a feeling, breathing and feeling deep inside, and just listening and responding to what you're hearing and feeling within yourself, whether it's when you're talking or sharing with a friend some idea, or you're playing music. So here we go. I'm just maybe you can give me a topic on Facebook or on the chat, and on Facebook, if you say an idea, a feeling, or I'll be glad to play into that. Okay, I'll just start, and if I see something,
we have the rainforest here. We have the rainforest in our crew here.
Great. Okay, let's start with that. Thank you, Julie. This is awesome. All the other artists, quite amazing. And I took you on a little journey because I entered the forest and came across a snake and other characters. And then I went into the movie Hakuna Matata land. And so, you know, it's amazing what you can do when you just feel into something and come from that place. So
Absolutely.
thank you for this
Beautiful.
opportunity, Julie.
Thanks for joining us.
And for all these other artists, it's inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Brian or Rama. We'll see you later. Awesome. Well, with that being said, speaking of artists, I would love to bring our poet back onto the stage. If you're ready, James from Cole Creative Writings, we'll make sure your sound is good to go. Give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you into the stream. Good?
Hear you. Yeah, sounds great.
Perfect. All right.
The light. Sorry, I just can't seem to get rid of that light.
You're
It's
just
so bright.
Your future's so bright, you just got to wear shades. All right.
I love it.
So we'll let you give us another.
I have to comment on what Rama said. I actually love the everybody. It's just inspiring. It really is. And to know that this all through the world, we connect through music, through spoken word, through connection of like the laughter. It's just amazing. So it's actually inspiring me to write something else.
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait. Well, in the meantime, do you have one of your already written, or are you going to improvise a poem?
I'm gonna actually read something else I wrote. Kind of going along with Rama did. It's called Words of the Mind in Flight. It just kind of brought me to that when I was listening. So thank you, Rama, for that. Thoughts of the future often travel on an ocean breeze, fueled by images of the past and present, as waves bounce off of each other, scrambling to find their place in that future's horizon. All guided by a distant light that brings hope and further contemplation as I discern and continue searching for my true north. The mind twists and swirls, putting the pieces together to formulate the next step and thought, all in the blink of an eye. Time moves along on a continuum, but in the human mind, no rhyme or reason for any of those perplexing thoughts that still leave me in pain and in a state of deep confusion and darkness. Life is a journey, yet it isn't in this realm that any of this will take place or even matter. On the next plane or plan of existence, where the hand of God always controlled everything, it is at this juncture that together we will move forward to the road ahead. Remembering that we are but a grain of sand along a great stretch of beach, or one pixel on the painting of life. All very insignificant, and yet more intricate a part do we play here on earth than we have ever come to fully realize at this time. So the contemplation and discernment continues. Stand still and inherently listen. Be quiet and hear. Reach out your hand to others and truly make a difference. Thank you, everyone. That was inspired by what I heard earlier, so I'm happy to share that.
Beautiful, my friend. Thank you so much. I love it. Yeah, it's so important to give our emotions. I love, it's one of the things I absolutely adore about Dave Asher and his music and his improv is that it's very connected to the heart, very present, slow, and patient. So thanks for your listening ears, James.
Oh, I loved it. I really did, Julie. I mean, like I said, when you hear these different people and the different backgrounds and what they're sharing, it's all passion, and you just hear it just excites me. It really does. So thank you for bringing me into that. I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. I'm totally pulling Dave on stage. So Dave, I was fortunate enough to be at one of your openings, right? Didn't you? You had a launch. You were launching one of your albums. Is that right? Do you
in Chicago? Yes. Yeah.
have one of those songs handy? I just feel like some of them cross over to some of what James is writing into, and I don't know. I wonder.
The songs on that record are all so production based.
Oh, okay.
There's
right, because it's like
it's very electronic. It's
electronics,
right? But thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And it was great having you at that party, and you did some improv jams with some
We
folks.
did. It was super fun. Well, I wonder, James, this is just coming to totally improvising this. Could you maybe read either that same piece or another piece that you might have handy, and you can I want you to go line by line, and almost like we're in a trio right now. So you're going to read something, and then like Dave will play something, and then I might either speak or sing something. And we'll look to have a conversation. So only read one line at a time. Go super slow and let us respond. And then it may or may not make sense with whatever your next line is, but let's see how we do.
I love that. Sure. Called Roadmap of the Soul.
Sweet. Love it already.
First line. The human body is a roadmap of the soul.
I choose to wear this meat suit as I go along my way.
The body journeys through the obstacles that life presents us with.
It's my ally as I climb and walk and dance.
Learning to discern and dissect these many obstacles is one of the many steps to healing oneself as we travel the hills and valleys, rivers and oceans, highways and back roads, and navigate the path that is unique to each of us.
We're going on a journey. Who knows where it may be? Through the sunrise each morning, and every night it leads to mountains, to valleys, the clouds above my head. Are they friends? Oh, as I go.
The debris that we encounter as we carve out this unique pathway can be the difference between getting stuck in one place and moving forward.
This here, that there, they guide me along my path. But like it's against me, but the way that I will go.
Picture a 10-lane highway with 100 vehicles moving freely in every direction. Now picture as each of us travel these highways, we start throwing garbage at our windows and start losing pieces of ourselves all over the highway of life.
It's unlimited. All the path that I can travel on are endless. Ow! Ow! My throat is...
In the not-so-distant future, these highways become so cluttered that we now only have 5 highways to travel on and nothing else available to us to journey.
I feel stuck where I am, surrounded by clutter and muck. I feel stuck.
Why are you stuck?
All this debris.
All around?
There's no space for me.
Let's clear the debris and unstuck you and me.
I see so simple. Let's move what's in our way. Yay! That was fun. Thank you.
I like that. That was enjoyable. Dave, thank you. Great piano. I loved it. Julie, I just love your voice anyway, you know.
Thanks, honey. Well, that was fun. I mean, super spontaneous. I just get ideas and I'm like, let's do it. We've got the talent to play with it. Why not?
My writing, I always say, we got one life. Let's just live it fully, 100%. Enjoy each other, share it. Everybody does. Everybody inspires everybody else. We just need to do more of that. Connect again.
All right. Well, thank you. We are going to
Thank
bring
you.
up two more beauties that are going to connect with us. I'm going to bring Kathy and Glenn back in. Thank you, Dave. That was super fun. To be continued. All right, Miss Kathy and Maestro Glenn, are we ready for the interpretive dance? Oh, wait, stop. No, I want this one. This one. We have some dance and music. Yes? Is there space? And then unmuting so that we can hear Glenn's melodies, magical melodies. You guys are doing awesome, by the way. Oh, Julia, thank you. All right, Julia, we're coming to you next. So hopefully you've got your second song ready. All right, you two, have fun.
We're not ready yet.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna improvise. Improvise. Whoa. All right, so
Yeah, I'm getting off screen. Off mute.
all right, so I'm actually going to enter.
Yay! So good, so good. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Catherine and Glenn on violin, on fiddle, I guess. I don't know what you call it, Glenn. Fantastic.
That was total improv.
That was so good. So you guys, do you want to do another one? That was very brief, and you're welcome to. It was a lot of movement, so if you need a break, we can always throw Julia in the mix.
Yes, we'll take a little break.
Okay, fantastic. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Bravo, bravo. Big applause for them. Yay! To be continued. We'll see you later. All right. I love this. I'm having so much fun. I feel like a DJ of amazing talent, which is kind of what we are here at Next Level Improv, by the way. So for our friends who are watching at APCA, whether you're watching live or you're watching this in a replay, any of our friends watching on Facebook or YouTube, Next Level Improv, we combine amazingly talented human beings like you're seeing tonight, and we bring them virtually right now and soon to be in person once we open up again. What we will accommodate your events. If you're having some kind of you want performance, we can accommodate you performance-wise. If you're wanting an educational session, many of us are also teachers, and we can teach whatever it is that you're seeing to your student body and your organization. So without further ado, we are opening the mic back up to the lovely and talented Julia Phoenix. Welcome back. All right, my dear, are you ready with a second number for us? All right, I'm in.
Yeah, why not? So I do enjoy just kind of taking covers of older songs and making them my own. So you'll recognize this one, I'm sure, if you were alive in the 90s and had a radio. It's a little different. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way that I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. And I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way that I do about you now. But maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. 'Cause after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way that I do about you now. But maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. 'Cause after all, you're my wonderwall. Said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. 'Cause after all, you're my wonderwall. You're my wonderwall. You're my wonderwall.
Yes, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. I can so hear like the embodiment of what the work that you do, that you mentioned at the beginning. I mean, it's just so tender and loving and just truly deeply felt. I love it. I love it. You know what I would love? I wonder, Dave.
Yes.
I feel like there's some kind of a something that could happen between the two of you guys. Like you're the music director, so I feel like I should leave this into your hands to kind of work with this beautiful voice woman and like see what magic you guys can create. I'm gonna peace out.
Well, Julia, would you enjoy improvising musically with your voice? Would you enjoy playing a bit of a strumming pattern and having some lead piano? Do you play
I mean,
lead
I'm a
guitar
bit
at all?
concerned that I'm terribly out of tune on my guitar. So,
Okay. Well,
I mean, I could do a little bit of voice. I don't know.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we why don't we start? I'll throw down a little bit of music, and you can start with just kind of like vocalizing, just kind of oohing and ahhing, and then if any words start to form, then allow those words to come, and then as maybe if you get a sense for what those words might be about, you could string a couple words together. But just know it's totally cool if all that happens is just oohing and ahhing. That's totally cool. And it's totally cool if it's one word or one sentence. You know, just enjoy feeling the music. Feel free, if you wish, or anyone out there watching, as it was mentioned earlier, to close your eyes. And you know what we can even do organically here is we'll just start with something real simple here, okay? Take me home.
Take me home. I'm alone, and I wanna go home.
Thank you. That was so beautiful. Oh, Julia, way to just jump right in there, my friend. Beautiful.
Thanks for giving me that opportunity. That was really fun.
Absolutely. I'm like, I see lots of synergy things here. Like, let's make magic. Beautiful. And Dave is such a generous listener and partner, and he's just so wise, and he's been doing this for so long that in my experience, he can make anybody look great. And you already look fantastic before you had a Dave. So boom, there you go. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Julia, I will set you, down for the count. If you want to play again, please let us know. We are going to play for probably another 20 or 30 minutes. We're waiting for one more flautist that was to be joining us. Doug was going to join our ranks here. I wonder, Glenn and Kathy, is Glenn wanting to play maybe one more song? I'm going to turn it over to Dave here, but maybe after Dave, I want to give you a heads up before just throwing you in like last time. All right. So you can give me a thumbs up if that's so. And Dave, I would love if you wanna Bob Ross it up for us a little bit more.
All right. That's right. The Bob Ross of piano. That's me, the joy of improv piano. I'm just still feeling kind of the great energy that everyone is throwing up and throwing down and doing with their bodies and their voices, and it's just really incredible. So I'm just gonna kind of maybe start. I got kind of a sort of a sense of a soulful or religious vibe from Julia's vocal there. And so I'm going to start with just sort of like an organ sound. Just maybe something like this. And I'm going to maybe have a bit of a chord, a high chord on a piano play off against this organ. We can see if we can get both instruments playing out of this keyboard here. And I'm imagining, this is somehow making me think of like people, like a child being reunited with their parent, like after the whole movie has kind of been about how they were separated. And then this is maybe the reuniting at the end. And sort of a long shot dissolve on this, the mother figure kind of coming into view. And so I'm thinking of maybe having this walk from the child who had been missing and estranged from the mother. They're walking towards each other. The camera's sort of showing some point of views. The mother looking at the child looking at the mother. Maybe we get that organ back. Touch hands. Fade to black.
Yay! All right, we have a request, Dave. You're the piano man.
Yes, that's correct.
That's like a sing us the song. You're the piano man.
That's my social handle, Improv Piano Man. So.
Oh my God, I love it so much. So Rama is also a singer, performer, and an improviser. So he would love to play with you as well. Do you want to go solo, Rama, or do you want myself or James or someone else to jump in with you? Do you want to do a scene, or do you want to do just kind of feeling from the heart? You're muted, my friend.
Yes, I am. So I think I'll just share a story and allow Dave to...
Can underscore?
Yes.
Perfect. All right.
So I was walking down the path to the river of consciousness. I did not know how to get there. I was breathing in breathing out, I saw some shimmer of light, chose to follow it. All the way down, oh, I can see the river of consciousness. And I got there. I was looking in, reflecting the sparkles that reflected right back at me. And I realized those sparkles were within me. And they've been there all along. And within that moment, I chose to just dive into the river of consciousness and allow it to bring me everywhere I really, 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 really wanted to go. And I didn't need to swim upstream anymore in my life against the tide where I met struggle and strife and fear. I can allow this river of consciousness, which has been in me, to just take me, give me the path that has been laid out before me in joy, peace, and kindness. No more struggle, no more strife. I have now entered the stream of consciousness, of love, of compassion, and peace. Thank you.
Yay! So good. All right, sweet. I'll have
Thank
to
you.
share. I mean, these are going to YouTube, so our friends at YouTube can see these, but also you guys can grab those and maybe like that would be a cool little snippet to just put in, you know, like and have available for yourself there, Brian. All right, well done. Bravo, Rama. Always. Oh, I'm sorry. Bravo, Dave. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna bring Glenn and Kathy up. It looks like you guys are ready. I'm not scaring you. Okay, fantastic. That was so great. Okay. Hi.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Hi.
We'll get to see from one more time from you guys.
All right, here we go.
my gosh, I love it.
It's kind of a tight space here.
Yes, you're doing amazingly. It's like having to do a dance on a yoga mat. like you're in a hotel room and you only have this much space. It's kind of like these screens, right? You're like, if I go this far over here, you can't see me anymore. Fantastic. Bravo. Yay, Glenn. Beautiful music. All right. I just heard from our other flute player and he is still on the road. So he may not join us on this stream, but all the more reason for us to get together and do an open mic night another time. So this is our first. It certainly will not be our last, perhaps for, thank you guys. Great job. I'm going to scoot you out. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a format that I have been trying out, and it is improvised stand-up. So what I will need from those of you still on in the stream are a litany of suggestions. So give me, just give me some words, some phrases, something that you maybe is top of mind for you. Could be how you're feeling. I'm looking for about 4 to 5 words or suggestions. They can be objects, something that you saw today, a song lyric that you heard, maybe something you heard from the poetry tonight. Awesome. I see 2. Fantastic. Okay, so I will start riffing and I'll trust that 3 or 4 more will come in while I'm riffing. Fantastic. Okay, great. So the suggestion is, first suggestion I see is sweet potato. So sweet potato makes me think of the story of emo. Now, I want to start by saying that I am not necessarily a comedian. I like to make others look amazing. And so my stories will be stories and there may be humor in them and there may not. This might be stand-up comedy or it might just be stand-up talking. So here we go. Sweet potato makes me think of the story of emo. There's an island of monkeys where they were starving. Something was happening and there was all these sweet potatoes on the island, but the monkeys would not eat the sweet potatoes until there was this elderly monkey that had like been there or just didn't care. It was so brave and it walked to the water and it washed off the sweet potato and it ate it. And all of the other monkeys were like, what is this thing? Because the sweet potatoes were covered in dirt. The monkeys didn't want to eat them. So anyway, so emo comes and he teaches all the other young baby monkeys. The other monkeys were like, we don't touch sweet potatoes. Those are gross. But when the babies would be born into the monkey tribe, emo would take the babies down to the water and teach them to wash the sweet potatoes. And then they could eat and the tribe survived. And this was like the beginning of like the 100th monkey theory or what have you. And I'm just like, I don't know. Just, is dirt going to be a deterrent? Like, I figure animals are really smart. So we wondered about like what was really going on there on that island. Anyway, all right. So sweet potatoes, not very funny, but there's grateful. Oh, grateful is the next word. Okay. So grateful makes me think of people. I immediately, anytime I've ever done like a gratitude journal or something that people are like, oh, you should, make sure you're being grateful. What are 5 things that you're grateful for? Almost always the first 5 things are human beings that I love, that are in my life. I absolutely adore people. I love people. I love connecting with people. I love the people in my life. I actually had a coach one time tell me, he's like, how many friends do you have, Julie? And I was like, I don't know. Thousands. He's like, there's no way you have thousands. And he's like, people that would actually like, take a bullet for you or do something significant for you. And I was like, no, I really have, I'm at least hundreds, like I have a lot of people in my life. I am so blessed by my human connections. So I was like, yeah, I call BS on you. I guess there's like some, oh gosh, what is it? It's a book. Somebody said they were writing about something that said, oh, there, if you have one good friend in your life, consider yourself a rich man, something like that. And I was like, well, I must be like off the chain trillionaire because I have amazing people and I'm grateful for that. Next word I see is tree climbing. Oh my goodness, tree climbing. Oh, okay. I used to love climbing trees and not just trees. Remember those like parallel bar or those like uneven parallel bars they had when we were kids on the playground and stuff? I don't know how I did this. I would like hook just my knee, only my knee would touch, and I would flip around front ways and back ways. I might have both my knees on there and flipping. And so I think like in my little 8-year-old brain or whatever, I thought that trees were just like the parallel bars, right? But no. Tree branches are much more textured than those nice smooth bars. And so it only took me one tree branch to figure that out as it like tore up the back of my knee. That was good times. Oh, I see climbing again. Yes, that's still climbing. Oh, bye, Julia. Julia left. She was amazing. Airplane. Okay. Airplane. I mean, immediately I thought of the movie Airplane. And I can't remember the name of the actress. Maybe one of my teammates can let me know. But I've been told that I look like her, and I think her name is Julia something, right? And then she's like, oh, okay. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know her name. Maybe somebody else knows it. But if you get the reference, then that's my Airplane for you. Dancing on the edge of a volcano. Okay, so dancing on the edge. Thank you. I think I look like her too, which may or may not be a great thing. Dancing on the edge of a volcano. So that makes me think of the movie, not When Harry Met Sally, but it was another movie with Meg Ryan in it and Tom Hanks. Joe versus the Volcano was the name of the movie. And oh my God, I loved her too. I like to be a character actor. I like to be very demonstrative, and I like to change in and out of characters. Dave knows this because Dave was actually my improv teacher at IO Chicago Level 3, where we worked on characters. So I would do a lot of different character acting in that, and I still do to this day. So that's why I like Joe versus the Volcano, because it took me a while to realize that Meg Ryan was playing all three of those parts. And it's like, I'm a flibbertigibbet. And like, she was like the lame lady that was just like, Joe. And she played all those parts. And I really like, Julie Haggerty. Thank you, Rama. Julie Haggerty. All right, awesome. So that's what Joe versus the Volcano makes me think of. And then transitioning, we'll finish up my final moment. Aren't we all transitioning? I mean, I feel like it's interesting that people are like, this is a year that is unprecedented, I will say. Oh, Judy's here. Oh, Dennis, I just saw yours too. Magic and legs. I love it. Okay, fantastic. So I'll transition into magic. That'll be my transition. I was missing my Facebook suggestions. So magic, of course, Dennis, makes me think of Merlin. And Merlin is this amazing wizard, right, from the Excalibur days, right, where the sword and the stone and the capacity to like change forms and like shape shifting and all of these magical things that Merlin does. It reminds me of kind of an awakening aspect. So magic to me can also be like everything in the dream of humanity. In my estimation, is a form of magic, right? Like whether that's a massage or taking my vitamin C or going and getting a surgery, all of that to me is magic within this dream of a matrix, a holographic universe that I think we're in. Maybe that's a little bit too far off the deep end for some, but that's what magic makes me think of. Whether or not that has legs, Dennis, I'll add that word in too, will be amazing. And thanks, Judith, for mentioning it was Julie Haggerty. All right, well, there's my 5 minutes. Thank you. And let's bring Dave back up. We're still waiting on Doug and Sim. Doug was going to play some for us, but I feel like Dave, I would love to improvise with you too. Can we improvise?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, sing it out, he says. Sing it out. Things change. Things change. Don't you know it? That things change. Things change. Everything changes. Don't you know that day to day? Everything changes. Dave, what do you say about changing?
I was thinking about changing my hair before fall out. Maybe that's a change I can get behind.
Things change, they do. Everything changes, whether you want it to or not. Things change. Mom, I really thought that I was going to get to graduate this year, you know, like in a school with real people. It's my senior year.
Well, that's COVID, sweetheart. We're not going to be in person. We're not going to have it the way it used to be. I did get to have that, but you don't, sweetheart. And your father and I wish you could, but you know, you have to accept reality right now as it's given to you.
I don't, it's like, I don't know, Mom. It's like I had things in categories, right? Like in orderly ways that they happen in my brain, and I don't have a file for this one, Mom.
Well, I think it's important that you stop thinking about your mind as an office, because when you look at your mind that way with files and drawers and categories, it starts to become laborious. Your mind should be more like a playground and less like an office.
Mom, you're always so creative and fun-loving, and I'm not like that. I like order.
Try and break out of that box just a little bit. Not everything has to have order.
It's so hard trying to break free when all I've known keeps me safe. It's so hard trying to break free when all I know makes me me.
It's not the order that makes you you. It's not what surrounds you. It's what's inside.
Oh, what's in?
It's not how much you put out there. It's how much you can take it to yourself. You don't have to walk the graduation to feel a part of the team. You don't have to be at the prom with everyone else. You just have to be able to dance, dance with yourself. And your father and I will be dancing with you.
I can dance with you. Yay! Thanks, Dad. I say we bring everybody on. We have one final finale. Maybe unmute yourselves, team. All those of you who have made it to the end here. Bravo, brava.
Hi.
Hi.
Where is something and Kathy? Glenn and
Glenn and
Kathy, where are
Kathy.
you coming from?
We're in Florida, West Palm Beach.
I'm pretty sure I've met you both. Definitely. I
Oh.
was there for 18 years.
Oh. A drum circle, maybe?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, my friend, in my brain, so you guys are just proving something that I already have as fact in my brain, is that all of the people in my world that know me also know each other. In my brain, you guys are all connected because you're all connected to me.
Yeah, we probably know Dave from like somewhere, right?
I mean, Dave has done some musical improv workshops, and we've broadcast to so you've probably seen him before if you've ever tuned in on Next Level before. We've streamed live before. So for those of our friends still watching at APCA, thank you so much. And this is the power of connection. So wherever you're at, actually, I'm going to mute Glenn and Kathy up for just a second. If you guys, when you have your earbuds in, it's easier. I don't know if I can mute you. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Great. Okay. So your connections, I feel like I'm going to play mom here for a second for all of my college kids. Like the people that you meet in your life will make up your life. That scene that Dave and I just played, like, it's true, you know, like that was family, but you don't necessarily need to be in person. And you guys are connecting and finding ways to connect online and virtually. These are friends that I've known in person, in the flesh, that have stayed my friends as we've gone through our many chapters of our lives over the years, and we've adapted to the world the way that it is. So please know, like our vision here at Next Level Improv is that you feel that you are the author of your life, and you feel like you have the power to create your life any way you want it. And whether that's singing and dancing or playing instruments or pretending and make believing, all of those, in our estimation, they're just tools that we use to practice living life more fully. So if you had fun with us tonight, if you tuned in for just part of it and something resonated with you, feel free to reach out to us, info@nextlevelimprov.com. You can book any or all of these amazing artists. Some of them we're trying things out tonight, like our friend Julia. Wouldn't take her very long, and she was performance ready in my book. And so I really appreciate that. Everyone is a yes, and I know, right? We love Julia. Just start where you are and join the play. Thank you, our friends on YouTube and Facebook that have been watching this weekend. Thanks, Dennis and Judith and Quinn and Dorothy and everyone else. And to those who are watching this long after we have been in person, reach out to any of these artists. We'll make sure to include links and stuff, and you make sure to check them out and reach out if someone touched you in some way. Go out there and be that difference for someone else. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here, and ciao for now.
Bye. Thank you, Julie.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dave.